Now, while I was out and about, I did happen to go to one of my very favorite places by the Missouro Botanical Garden, and that is, I think it's the little shop around the corner, or the shop around the corner. I'm not entirely sure. And my receipt doesn't say. Little shop. The little shop around the corner for the Missouro Botanical Garden. And I did find some goodies. So I thought that I would share with you the fun things that I found. And I'm going to start off with this guy. Look at this little guy. Isn't this just the cutest little darning egg? Now, I was really hopeful, that the pieces would come apart, which they do. So you can either use, and of course I still have the price tag on here, $6 for this thing. I was like, nothing. I'm like, yeah, that's going home with me. So this little guy you actually use in your fingers on your gloves to mend those. And then this one you use in your socks or, you know, sleeves of your sweaters, whatever. So I found this adorable little darning egg that comes apart, and I just couldn't resist it. It had to come home with me, and it was so inexpensively priced. And all of the sales at the little shop support the Missouro Botanical Garden, so, and I really like to support the gardens, so this was totally worth it for me. So, cute little darning egg. Isn't this adorable? I know. Like, I hadn't even unpacked it because I wanted to show you all the goodies. So I didn't want to unpack it until I got that done. All right, ready? Now, I will do some, like, close-up videos of some of this stuff, but first, the reveal. Oh, look at this. It's just a little hanky, but I loved the little delicate tatted edging. I like the use of the bare thread. The bare thread space here between the rings. Super cute little, sorry, if you hear a rattle, that's Marshmallow trying to catch a fly against the door. Very cute, very good cat. He's my good little kitty. Anyway, so look at this, so cute. I like the use of the little picos along the edge. And anyway, I just thought it was cute, and I collect these little hankies with their tiny little, the tiny little tatted edgings. So that one had to come home with me. Let's see. And there was this one. Now this one's not quite as impressive, but it was still a cute little tatted edging on a hanky. I really love how even all the little picos are on here. Whoever tatted this did a really, really lovely job. And anyway, it's like $3. I just, you know, I have to rescue my tatted hankies. They're just, they're so cute. I just can't resist it. I can't resist it. It had to come home. So we'll take a closer look at those in just a minute. Let me get through the rest of my purchases because there was more. There was this guy. There was a bigger piece, which I could have purchased, but it had like an area that needed repaired. So I bought this one, but I'm pretty sure that this is hand done. Bobbin lace. It's some kind of tape lace. Do I know which one? No. But it was so, I don't know, it just called to me. I really liked it. It had to come home. It's not a huge piece, but I thought that it was pretty. It's kind of coarse. It's not like the finest bobbin lace you're ever going to find, but this kind of stuff really appeals to me for some reason. I have no idea why. So, came home. And then, as I was scrounging, then I found, hang on, this piece. It's knitted. It is cotton thread, because you can feel that in the hand. And it's got like a little, you know, snag in it here, but I just thought, oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And it's oblong, so it was clearly like a dresser topper or some kind of, you know, like scarf topper for a flat surface. And it needs a really good blocking to really show off how pretty it is. But I thought, wow, this is really cute. I can't pass it by. It was all of $6. So, you know, I couldn't knit this for $6. I'm not gonna lie. So many hours in this. But look how pretty this is. We'll take a closer look at that in a little bit too. And then I found these. This was my favorite purchase of the day. So as I picked it up, I thought this was all one giant piece, but it turns out it's actually 8 of these square, what I think are tatted coasters. So it's all the same motif. Someone put a lot of time into this, trying to make matching coasters. And yes, there we go, 8 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these little coasters. And I thought, gosh, this has to be a lot of money. $16, $2 a coaster. Came home with me. I couldn't resist. It's a whole pile of tatting, but we'll take a little closer look at the cute little pattern on these as well. But I thought I'll just show it to you and talk to you a little bit first. Anyway, so that's what's going on. I in my travels around town, we did go to the Missouro Botanical Garden, Best of Missouri, which was fun. And I found a few things that were fun, in addition to, you know, my pile of lace. And the poor gentlemen that were working at the shop got an entire like education from me about lace and lace products and what I was looking for and why I was looking for it and what they would have been used for. And anyway, but they were really nice about it and listened to me. And because I'm a Botanical Garden member, I get a discount at the store. So everything that I said, it was actually a little bit cheaper than what I listed. But all of these items were donated to the little shop near the Missouro Botanical Garden. They have a very eclectic mix of things. You can find everything from like 1600s and 1700s furniture, just like randomly donated, to more modern, you know, 1940s, 1950s items, because it's all donations from people to the shop, and some of them are Botanical Garden members. Some of them are just, you know, random donations. People are like, oh, I'm just going to go donate to the shop. And so you just kind of never know what you're going to find. And boy, did I find a treasure trove for me. As a lace person, as someone who loves lace and collects lace, like just finding this was my find of the day, which is why we saw it last. This was my find of the day. But I loved everything. So anyhow, I'm going to turn the camera down. We'll take just a little closer look at each of those pieces, and then I'll say goodbye for this video. So all right, so here's my first little piece that I purchased. I'll spread that hanky out so we can see that corner. And you can see it's just a cute little motif. Very simple. It's just rings. There's no chains involved in this. It uses that bare thread space. So this would have been a simple one shuttle technique, where you would be flipping rings back and forth doing these shuttles. The picots are, you know, not too bad considering that the person probably was doing this and not using a gauge. And then she has attached, you can see, attached right here with just a thin little thread. Just a thin little thread has attached her edging to her hanky. So potentially this edging could be popped off and you could use it for something else, although of course it's definitely meant for a hanky. But if for some reason your hanky was ruined, your lace would still be reusable, which is nice. That is the nice part of sewing and edging onto a hanky. So that's my first little purchase. It was so cute. Okay. And then there's this one. So again, just another hanky. This has the kind of traditional cutwork holes along the edge. Most likely, let's see if that looks like it's probably machine done. Most of these are machine done. But I could be wrong. It might have been hand done. That might have been hand done. The stitching is definitely not even. Alright, well, I was wrong. So this is most likely hand done. Although, I'm not an expert on that, so don't quote me. But again, just a cute little edging, very simple. This would have just been, again, a one shuttle technique. It is sewn on. Again, you can see where the rings have been sewn on with the bare thread spaces in between those rings. So just another cute little hanky. And then I have this guy. So this one I suspect, I really think this one's hand done. This doesn't look anywhere near even enough to be what I would call machine done lace. Yeah. And again, it's big, it's kind of coarse, it's not like the finest bobbin lace, but I love this style of lace. Like this is the kind of lace that I would decorate with. I like the chunkiness of it. I like I like the boldness of it more than the really fine stuff. I reserve the fine stuff for knitting for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, I just really liked this super cute little doily. So this guy had to come home with me. All right, and then here we go. Here's my knitted piece. See if I can back this out just a bit. Here's my knitted piece. So here's that knitted edging. Although I'm pretty sure that this is a crochet chain bind off, which is a great way to get these big loops along the outside edge of a knitted piece. If for no other reason than that, you should learn how to do at least a crochet chain if you are a knitter, just because multi-crafting is very helpful. Now it does need a good blocking, very clearly needs a good blocking. But I thought the pattern was cute. I liked, here's kind of the starburst in the center. And you know, clearly these are some great big yarn overs where we have come in and then done several stitches on top of them. And I just really liked this piece. It's very fine thread, definitely cotton, not too many stains on it, but I just really liked the pattern. I thought it was very pretty. I do really want to block this piece, but I'll have to do it carefully when I do block it, so that I don't break anything. But anyway, so, and it's a long piece, so there's the other end. It's a long, kind of an odd shaped piece, which clearly is meant for the top of a dresser or something of that nature, but I couldn't pass it by. And then finally, these guys, my stack of 8 coasters. So I'm just picking one at random. So yeah, they're a little worse for wear right now. I'm pretty sure they're coasters. I don't know what else they could be. But look at them, they're so cute. They're so cute. I just love these little things. I spotted these and I might have squealed, and Lauren was with me. If you went to IOLI, you'll remember Lauren. Here's another one. And she was like, oh my God, Kelly, what's wrong with you? I'm like, it's tatting. It's really nice tatting. So there it is. 8 little coasters. Yeah, 8 little matching coasters. Very nicely done. And you know, like the picots have twisted a little bit. It's probably from washing. And yes, it could like stand a nice little steam and press to really flatten them out. But I was just really impressed with, there's 2, here's 3, how they all were pretty much the same size. So her tension was good. They've survived. There weren't any giant glaring holes that I saw. This is the disadvantage of cut and tie though. So that's a good thing to show you, is that you can see on the back side that cut and tie, as you launder it and it ages, can come apart. There's another one. But there we go. So pretty. And I honestly thought that this was a big piece of tatting. Like I thought that it was like a tablecloth or a table mat or a placemat or something. But then it ended up being all these little coasters, and I just loved them. I just loved them. So anyway, there's my 8 little coasters. So that was my find at the Missouri Botanical Garden, at the little shop around the corner, which is, again, like a little shop that helps to support the work of the garden by selling donated items. That's what they do. And this is like my favorite find of the entire day. Not that the other things aren't lovely, it is so rare to find this much tatting in the shape that it's in a set of 8. Still like all together, and who knows, there might have been more, but I'll take 8. 8's good. I don't know that I will ever use this. I will probably put it aside and just love it a little bit. But whenever I find tatting like this, or you know, special knitted lace, or even bobbin lace that just like strikes my fancy, it's got to come home with me. I appreciate it. I love it. I know lace, and you know, there's more and more of us out there every day. That's what I tell myself. But it does make me happy to take home my little dab of history as I think of it. So anyway, now you've seen my goodies, and I'm going to log off for today. But thank you again for sticking around. Make sure that you've subscribed to the YouTube channel, the Facebook page, the Instagram channel, the TikTok channel, so that you catch all the latest. And again, I apologize for my absence over the last few weeks. I just have been swamped. I was swamped. But you know, it's getting a little bit better as the garden kind of dies back. And I'm okay. Like, I don't do a winter garden. Like, I need a break by the end of fall. I'm done. I did get my garlic in though, so that was exciting. And we are growing new chickies. So, anyway, there'll be bearded bantam salmon fat rolls. And they've got puffy little cheeks. Their puffy little chicks are just starting to come in because they're teenagers right now. So we've been playing with those and chasing them around in addition to all the other things that I'm trying to get done. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for sticking around. And please remember to take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and craftually. Okay? So I will see you guys next time.